Stephen swims. Stephen, the old-fashioned engine, loves to work up at Ulfstead Castle. He spends his days giving tours to people of the magnificent castle and sprawling grounds. Because of his small size and slow speed, Stephen very rarely leaves the castle grounds. But sometimes the Earl uses Stephen to travel to different parts of the island.
This is it, Stephen. Brendam Docks. I have an important meeting here with the dock manager, so just sit tight.
Stephen especially liked the quiet of Ulfstead Castle, and he didn't much care for the docks at all.
Oh dear. I hope the Earl doesn't dilly-dally. I don't like it here very much.
Just then, Salty oiled up beside Stephen.
Ahoy there, Captain! Beautiful day to be beside the sea, isn't it?
I don't know about that, Salty. It's very, very loud and busy here. This kind of environment isn't really my cup of tea.
Well, of course the docks are busy, me boy. Do you know that when ye first came to Sodor, you arrived in a crate off a ship? In fact, it was Cranky here who unloaded ye.
I remember that. Such a bumpy ride. And that crate was full of cobwebs. Who on earth are the engines pulling me? They weren't very good.
I don't, remember. But, look at the sea. It's so beautiful this time of day. And the salty sea air is so nice.
The salt is making my nose itch. And the sun shining on the water is hurting my eyes. Sorry, Salty. No matter what you say, you won't convince me to like the docks.
Stephen! I hope you like it here at the docks, because we'll be spending the whole day here.
Well, that settles that then. I got the whole day to show you just how great it really is down here at the docks. We'll be closer than two pearls in an oyster. In fact, that reminds me of a story.
Sir, do we really have to? I don't like it here. I just want to go home.
Well, Stephen, I think it would be good for you to spend some time in a new place. You hardly ever leave the castle.
Because I can barely go faster than 10 miles per hour.
But if you spend a little more time here and you still don't like it, I'll arrange for another engine to bring me home. Is that all right?
Oh, all right, sir. I suppose that's fine.
Wonderful! I've got a few things to sort out. Special projects, you know how it is.
Let's be on our way, Stephen, because there's much to see and much to do.
The first place Salty took Stephen was the docking station for the huge freight liner that carried engines to and from Sodor. Stephen looked up at the impressive structure.
I have to admit, it is quite extraordinary.
Oh, think it looks good now, eh? Just picture a huge ship there, with engine after international engine steaming off, bells and whistles ringing, boat horn blaring.
Oh my, that must have been awful.
Oh, not quite, Stephen. It was marvelous. Even for a seafaring captain such as myself had never seen so many different engines from so many different places. Come on, Stephen! There's still so much to see!
Next, Salty took Stephen back to the main area of the docks. The engines gazed up at Cranky the Crane, who was busy at work.
You've met Cranky already, but you haven't seen what he can do. Cranky, would you like to give us a little demonstration?
What are you on about, Salty?
Well, we've got a big goods train to get ready for Stanley, Cranky. And none of the cargo has been unloaded from that ship over yonder. Chop chop, you scurvy dog, get to work!
Me? Get to work? While you're down there playing tour guide? I don't think so, Salty. Since you'll never see it from this bucket of bolts, let me show you what real hard work looks like down here at the docks.
Stephen watched as Cranky unloaded the ship and loaded the long line of trucks and flatbeds faster than any crane the engine had ever seen before.
See? I told you. That was excellent, Cranky. We have a small crane back at the castle, but it can never do that. Well, of course not. I'm irreplaceable. There's only one really useful crane here at Brendam Docks. I have to admit, Salty, the docks are a very interesting and useful place, but I still don't like the noise.
Well, in that case, I think I have one more place to show ye, Stephen. You see, matey, the docks aren't just about hustle and bustle, and they aren't always loud and crowded. The most important thing about the docks is that they are a portal to the sea. There's not much that can compare to this view. Ho ho, and you should see it at dusk.
You know, Salty, when you get to be my age, it becomes harder and harder to see things from a new perspective. But you've absolutely taught me an important lesson today about keeping an open...
Headed for the end of the docks! Everyone get out of the way!
Huh?
Abandoned ship, matey!
What on earth?
Oh no! Watch out, matey! Red alert! Red alert! Man overboard!
What on earth happened?
I don't know, matey, but I'm going to find out!
Salty, I'm so sorry. My brakes failed and my regulator got stuck in reverse. Did the buffer stop me?
No, they didn't, matey. Stephen did. I'm so sorry, Captain. This is all me fault. I should have just let Stephen wait for you in the siding.
I can't pretend that I'm not upset, Salty.
Sir, this wasn't Salty's fault at all. It wasn't really anyone's fault. And actually, I had a lovely day.
Oh?
Salty showed me how remarkable the docks truly are, and opened my eyes and my mind. Please don't be mad at him, sir. Salty is a wonderful engine.
I see. Well, Salty, I certainly am impressed. You have done the impossible. You've changed old Stephen's opinion on something.
Well, thank ye, sir. I'm glad you called Stephen me first mate.
You're right, Salty. It is even better at dusk.
Oh my, that was certainly something. I'll have to look into purchasing some land down at Ulfstead Harbour.
Oh, that reminds me, sir. What were you here all day waiting for, anyway?
Ah, yes. Funny you should ask. It was actually parts for you, Stephen. Because of your age, it can be somewhat difficult to acquire repair parts. So I was waiting for the delivery to come in so I could ensure it was all in order.
I bet you didn't think I'd be needing them right away, did you, sir?
That reminds me of a story.
And as Stephen was loaded onto a flatbed, he listened as Salty told his story.